Hello fellow colorists, Jody here. Welcome to the channel and the 4th edition of our Coloring Roulette Challenge. This is a game that was created by Color with Claire, and the link will be in the description of this video where you can find your own Coloring Roulette game. This month is Megan's turn to pick, so Megan is from the YouTube channel Disney Megs Coloring, and so I will send the video off to her where she will pick our prompts for this month's challenge. Here you go, Megan.
Okay, so it's my turn to choose. So again, you get to choose 5 colors, 1 prompt, 1 medium, and 1 wild card. So here we go. Hopefully, Amanda and Jody, I choose something fun. They're like stick together. I guess maybe I should have laminated them and I didn't. Anyway, we're gonna pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 colors. We're gonna turn them over in a minute. Next, we're gonna do a prompt. And we have taken out all of the ones, not the colors, but all of the ones we've done in the prompts, mediums, and wild cards, so we don't get repeats. Since we have so many amazing choices here, and I have created some of my own choices in this, so you guys know, because it comes with blank ones so that you can make your own, you know. Okay, we're just gonna dig in here and we're gonna pull one out. So that is the prompt. So we've got prompt, colors. Over. Now we're going to choose our medium. I am hoping we get something good. If they shuffled too, like cards, I'm good at shuffling cards. So this is just not easy to do. Okay, so we're going to go with that medium, whatever it shall be. And then we have a wild card. And we're gonna go with this little in the middle. Alrighty. Okie doke. Alright, so here we go. Starting with colors. Are you ready? We have 5. So we have lilac, brick red, regular red, lavender, wow, and blue. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting color combo there, ladies. Sorry. I guess I should do them a little bit on the straighter side. Okay, and then this is, I think, the prompt. Fairies. That'll be fun. The medium. Oh, colored pencils. My favorite. This is a good one, girls. I don't know about the colors, but this is good. And then the wild card. Do not color anything realistic. For example, no green leaves. So, all right, now we know, no green leaves. So we have to maybe give them like, well, obviously we don't have skin tones. Are we allowing skin tones, ladies? I don't know that, if we're allowing skin tones. I know we do black and white is okay. So now back to you, ladies. And good luck.
Okay, that was quite the selection that Megan chose. So again, our prompt was fairies. Our medium is colored pencils. The colors are kind of strange this month, and because we are to use colored pencils, I have pulled out my Polychromos and one very tiny Brute Furner Lilac, and so our colors are lilac and also lavender. So I've selected a variety of light, dark, medium, and dark shades for that. A brick red, which I have selected this color, which is dark red 225, and then red I've picked deep red 223, and then for blue I've selected a light, medium, and dark for the blue. So those are our colors, and the wild card is do not color anything realistic. So anything meaning skin or anything. So these are the only colors we get. I am to color a fairy, so I have selected my Coloring Fairies book. And let me tell you, it was a little difficult to try and think of a page that would work. So since we are supposed to be coloring everything non-realistic, I thought, well, I might as well go with just something that just had the fairy on it and not a lot of other items on the page. So I have selected one called Sunshine. So we are going to make this Sunshine Fairy with the colors that we have. So stay tuned and watch me try and create something of an unusual Sunshine Fairy. All right, let's get started. So I have zoomed you in so that you can see the page a little bit clearer. The line art on this book is sepia colored, and it is also fairly smooth. So the paper is not super great, but we will make it work. I was planning on using the lightest color and the lilac to be like the skin color, and I've already have a broken lead. So these are the Brute Furners and the Macaron, sorry. These are the Macaron pastel colors, and as you can tell, this pencil has had some breakage issues, and that's why it's so tiny. But I really love the color, so I'm actually going to try and find a Holbein with the same color, and I'll go ahead and sharpen this, and then we will get started. Okay, we'll start with a very small tip. So I was thinking of doing the skin very, very light purple or the lavender color. So with this challenge, you're allowed to use also black and white if needed, but no skin tones. So whatever colors you're given with the challenge, that's what you have to use. But since they said not to make anything realistic, then the fairy is going to be colored purple. So I hope everyone is doing well, having a great week. This is our 4th edition or 4th month. So there are videos for all 3 earlier challenges, Coloring Roulette challenges on my channel, as well as my co-host channels, Disney Make Coloring and Amanda Colors. So if you have not already participated, I welcome you to go back and watch those 3 other videos and participate and do your page and enter it onto Instagram with the hashtag Color With Us, Coloring Roulette, and I will be doing a gallery picture or video of everyone's pictures at the end of September. So you have a little bit of time to catch up. If you haven't already submitted, you have not lost your chance. So look forward to seeing your take on this challenge. Okay, so we're going to leave it right there with just a light overall purple, and going to select my other darker ones, and so I hope everybody's having a great week. And it's Friday. I don't normally post on a Friday, but that was the Megan's requested date for posting, so not a problem. This has been a busy month. It's just the beginning of the month, but if you've seen the community post on my channel, you'll know that on Saturday, my son got married. So that was exciting. So I'm going to use Gamsol on this, so that is allowable. So I'll go ahead and finish this shirt and I'll be right back. Okay, this is how it is looking, and I've done about 3 layers on here so far, and now I'm going to blend it with Gamsol and then let that dry, and then I'll be able to come back and do some more shading. So the color I'm using is the Crimson 134. Polychromos doesn't have any colors called lilac or lavender, so I kind of had to look up on Google to see which colors those were most like for the Polychromos. So I'm not going to blend the skin. I'm going to leave that just the light color that it is. I'm going to do, let that dry. So my colors are blue and red, lilac and lavender. So I'm going to do the wings in blue. I'm going to start with some light blue. So this is sky blue. And it didn't specify what, just said blue, so I kind of selected a regular blue and 3, light, medium, dark. And then red for some of these flowers down here. I'm interested to see how the other ladies did on their pictures. So that's Megan from Disney Megs Coloring and Amanda from Amanda Colors. They will have a video posted today as well. In fact, because Amanda is actually from Australia, her video will be posted probably about 18 hours early, so her video, I'm sure, is already up before mine. So tell me down in the comments if you're enjoying seeing this monthly challenge, if it's fun to watch, if it's of interest. Should we keep going, or is this type of challenge not something of interest? We want to make sure that we're providing videos on the channel that you fellow colorists are interested in watching and participating in. Certainly is getting all 3 of us ladies out of our comfort zone. We've all had struggles figuring out how to complete the challenges, and that's been fun. Now I'm going to take the next 2 shades of blue and add some depth to these wings. And blend it in together. Okay, here we are, a little update. I've been working on the wings with the blues. Mainly I've been using Ultramarine 120 and the Sky Blue 146. So that's the wings. And I'm going to use the deep red to sharpen it a little bit more. Get the lips in there. Okay, there's some red. Now for the skirt area, I'm going to do it in the darker, so I'm going to do it in violet, 138. And let me know if you like the music selection that I play with my videos, or if there's other music you would prefer to hear. So this is her skin, and I'm going to pretend that's skin too. So the seasons are starting to change here, and we had a beautiful day for the wedding on the 2nd on Saturday, but then it was very cold and windy and smoky for the next few days. And my pumpkins are still in the garden. I have harvested a few so far. I used as decorations in the house, but we will have to pull in our garden soon. Comment below if you have harvested your garden already for this year. And do you do canning or preserving of all your vegetables? This year I'm putting mine in the fridge in the cold room. I'm not freezing any this year and not making any jam or anything. I'm gonna try a bit of a lighter load on the freezer this year. I'm used to having a lot more options than just colored pencil. Although colored pencils is my main choice of mediums, I still often reach for gel pens and watercolors and paint pens, so it feels a little bit limiting when you're just allowed to use one medium. So it's a great challenge. It's making my mind think. With only 5 colors in your color palette choices, that also is, sometimes it's quite freeing that these are the only colors you have to work with, so get coloring. So now that everything is colored, I'm going to take my Gamsol blender and dissolve everything, and then I'm going to come back and add some extra layers where I want it to be darker. So like the strands of the skirt underneath others should be darker, and I will do that. But first I will activate everything. We're going to do a couple of colors in the flower. So I'll start with a light coat of the darker purple or the darker lavender, whichever. And then I'm going to bring in some blue. I know it looks like a hot mess right now, but it should get better. Okay, so I've colored the flower behind its head, her head, with some purple or lavender and some blue, and I'm just gonna activate that. While that's drying, we will work a little bit more on the skirt, darkening up some areas. Okay, and because we are able to use black, I'm going to take just a bit of black, use it just to darken up a few. This little, okay, now hair color. Not sure. I'm gonna do some very light red. Okay, now let's come back to her skin tone and add a bit of shadow. And we can also use white if we need. Okay, just using this to blend. Okay, let's give her just a hint. Okay, let's do some flowers down here. And they can be red. Okay, I'll finish off these flowers. I will be back. We still have the border to do. And the Gamsol will dry and we'll see how she's looking. See you shortly. So using a white glaze pen, I just put some lines at the tips of the hair, and white glaze goes on clear and then dries white. So with the magic of time, you will see it change, and I will make sure to point that out before we're done. We are finishing off the flowers here. I have been doing all the little floaty bits purple, and then the rest of the flowers in both the light and the dark red, and some have a black center, so mimicking a poppy. I still have the border to do, so I will also finish that. So let me zoom you out and see how this looks. Here's how the page is looking so far. Her cheeks are a bit more than I wanted, so I'm going to tame them down just a little bit and blend in her face, and then we will do the border. I'm going to use the reds, and I'm going to have to make it, they're quite a thin border, so I'm going to, so yeah, and then I think I'll also do a blue border to kind of tie the red and blue into the page. So that's how that's going to look, and I'll finish this off and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I finished the border and did it in blue and red. Finished the flowers, and this is how my fairy turned out. So let's see if I followed the prompts. We had lilac, brick red, red, lavender, and blue. I did a fairy using colored pencils, and nothing was colored realistically. And I'd say we have accomplished that. I look forward to seeing the other two ladies' entrance, and I also look forward to seeing your pictures on Instagram with the hashtag Color With Us, Colouringroulette, and watch the spelling for the hashtag. It's on screen for you now, and this is where we're at. Thank you for joining me today for another episode, number 4 of Colouringroulette, and I look forward to next month's challenge with a whole new set of prompts. Until next time, I hope you're having a colorful and creative week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.